Welcome to my review of the movie Spotlight. After watching the film, I was able to highlight some of the challenges and the complications that journalists face throughout. First and foremost, the struggle to access certain records was a large part of the film. There seems to be a lot of hoops that these journalists have to jump through at certain points to obtain records. Also, the difficulty that journalists face while trying to interview some sources was obvious. Specifically, toward the beginning of the film, we see Mr. Garabedian wanting Resendez to put every recording device away while they're having a conversation. We also hear a lot of, I can't discuss that, when the reporters try to get information that they need for their story. Along with that, Resendez says that he got a lawyer from inside of the church who will talk, but he said that he would only do it on deep background, which we have learned means that basically the reporter can only use the information as context for his story with no attribution of any kind. They also highlight the importance of doing background checks on sources like they did for Phil Saviano. Another challenge the reporters face is having to deprioritize their stories for other larger stories. In this case, it was the 9/11 tragedy. Throughout the film, they make it obvious that not everyone is rooting for them to dig deeper into the story, yet also how most of what they have is considered to be thin and not enough to go through with publishing. So Robbie mentions how they're just going to have to start ignoring everyone else to continue on with the story. Overall, this film highlights a lot of the hoops that journalists have to jump through to publish such an important and controversial story.